in, lads. Come on. Go on, ESTEVAO. Chelsea have just beaten Liverpool 2-1. I've literally just finished watching the game and I'm just delighted, absolutely delighted. We played very, very well. We were always on the front foot. Even all the injuries to the centre backs and everything. We stuck it out. We kept Liverpool quiet. Fair enough, they didn't pose a massive threat or any big chances in that second half. But at the same time, that was a great performance from us. I think the subs, the ones we were forced into, the ones that Maresca made himself, attacking and everything else, and ESTEVAO as well, absolutely delighted to see him to get a goal. I think out of a lot of the players that play for us at the moment, he's one of the main ones you'd want to see get off the mark and score for us. So I just delighted for him. Absolutely brilliant. I think he has an assist already this season too. So he's obviously doing good. I'm just so happy to see it. Yeah, the game, in my prediction, I thought it might be 0-0 or 2-2. It always depends on how Chelsea and Liverpool kind of line up for each other. It's hard to tell. But I think we controlled the game very well. We didn't really have any major threats. Salah looked off it. Gakpo didn't do much. I completely forgot that Wirtz and Etikite came on in the second half. I don't even know if Etikite even touched the ball. Wirtz, I remember he did that little spin around flick pass over to Salah, who then put the shot wide. But besides that, lads, kept them quiet. We were good. Lavia played. He won't play again now for about another 4 months. That's grand. Bring him on the next time and play Liverpool again and keep them quiet. He makes such a difference in the midfield. It's absolutely insane. We keep on thinking of what Chelsea have been like these past 1 or 2 years. But then you realise, this whole time we're missing Lavia. Imagine Lavia playing consistently. We'd be a different beast altogether. Our midfield would be an absolute joke with how good it is. But yeah, no, delighted. Great. I was very happy to see that. And then the Premier League table popped up and I saw we were still 6th or 7th or something. That kind of burst the bubble. But anyway, of the ratings here, I'll go through them all here now. So Sanchez, I give him a 6. He didn't have a whole lot to do. I think he made 1 or 2 okay saves. I don't think he could have done much more for their goal. But look, he was okay, very middle of the ground. He came and collected a few balls and stuff. His passing wasn't the best, but also wasn't the worst. There was once or twice he played out to Carragher or somebody and the ball went away off to the side. But look, very happy. Just he wasn't kept that busy, so I can just give him a 6. Malo Gusto, I give him a 7. I know he gets a lot of flack, and fair enough, sometimes there's some things he does and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? But got an assist, set up the goal for Caicedo. He's really pushed up the pitch a lot, getting into midfield, working well. I think he was good. I was happy enough. I give him a 7. Good performance defensively. Did get caught out once or twice with Gakpo. I think he should have been marking better for Gakpo's goal. But look, for everything else, total package, I give him a 6. Badishile, before he came off injured, I gave him a 7.5. Yeah, I think he played very well. It's absolutely insane. I'll show you the Caicedo goal here now again. It's actually mad how quickly it goes dark. It's so bright here. And then just goes, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Badishile was good, controlled it. I didn't realise how actually good he... I did say it on my live stream. We signed him in that January. For those 3-4 months left of the season, he was the best signing from that January. That we had Madueke, Felix, Enzo, Mudryk. He was the best one. He was shaky in the next season with Poch, and last season he barely played. I think he came on 5 times in the league. Pure Europa League, or sorry, not Europa League, Conference League spec. But he came in, he showed he'd be a good backup option. I'm happy he stayed. That's an example now of why you don't just constantly rotate and sell players the whole time. He came in, he was good, he was steady, liked it. 7.5. Josh Achimpong, I give a 6.5. You have to bear in mind, he's young, he's going to make mistakes. Not everything's always going to work out. But I think, look, big game against Liverpool. So I think, yeah, 6.5. He was okay, bordering on good, but very unfortunate to see him come off as well. Hopefully they are not 2 injuries that'll be out for the long term. I think Fofana would definitely be back after the international break. He's just out with the concussion thing. I'm not sure about Chalobah. Can't remember if it was a straight red or not. I think it was a straight red. So he's going to be out for 3 games. But look, It's good to see the depth of those backup options and everything else, but they're both handy enough for me. I wouldn't want them against City and stuff. They might get bullied against a disappointing Liverpool team. They did their bit. But yeah, 7.5 for Balashide, 6.5 from Acheampong. Then Cucurella, I would give a 7. Always bombing up the pitch, always putting in crosses, was very good defensively. Didn't let Salah get away from too many times, once or twice, yes, fair enough. But like, Salah is literally, I think, one of the best players in the world. I don't know how he doesn't get the recognition ever on the Ballon d'Or to be up like near the highest, like top, whatever it is, top 10 voting. But no, I was happy with Cucurella as well. Got the assist, always bombing forward, very, very happy with him. Into the midfield then, Reece James, obviously, like, he's played out of position, right? And like, he has played centre mid, right? Fair enough, a few times. But at the same time, it's not a natural position. And then he had to go centre back then. And he did fairly handily there. I give him a 7. He was good. He was never really bullied off the ball, and he won most of his tackles and challenges. He was just a very good, solid performance overall from Reece James. Moises Caicedo gets an 8.5. Another brilliant display, like, fantastic. I would nearly give him a 9, but I think there was a few times Liverpool cut through our midfield. Not saying he could have done better or whatever else, but I give him an 8.5. Look, I'm harsh in my rating sometimes. A hat trick might get you a 10 with me. If Caicedo scored a second goal, he'd get like a 9 or something, 9.5. But 8.5, very good. Brilliant. Just another brilliant performance. Thank God we have him. Keep him for next 10 years. Then on to Pedro Neto. So, again, I give him a 6 again. He did a lot of running, but would he have been there where ESTEVAO was to nick home the ball for the goal? I'm not sure would he naturally go into that position, but I give him a 6. He was okay. He did a lot of running, but at this stage now, I think he does need more end product. But I say a lot. Look, he's competition for a position. Who else should play there? ESTEVAO. Is ESTEVAO ready to be our in and out every single week starter? Not yet, given the season to get embedded. But yeah, I give Neto a 6. He was okay. Enzo Fernandez, 7.5. He was in the cam role, like the Palmer position, but he did spend a lot of time deeper, closer to Reece James and Caicedo. He had so many chances, I think. He should have scored, definitely. That header that hit the post near the end, definitely should have scored it. But I think overall, linking up play, passing and stuff, overall was good. 7.5. Garnacho, right, here we go. So we have the Garnacho mistakes board here, lads, right? We get up here now pretty well. So he spent quite a time without making a mistake. One mistake from what I can see in the first 38 minutes of the game. I do have a personal grudge against him. Today he wasn't the worst. I wrote down a 4 here, but look, I could probably give him maybe a 6. Alright, I'll give him a 6. That's fine. Give him a 6. Only 3 mistakes in each half. So look, he wasn't the worst. I don't give any more praise to Garnacho. Moving on. Pedro Neto, like, null in the game, had no real impact. I give him a 5. Yeah, I think Gui had more of an impact when he came on. They're showing the replay of the goal here again. Yeah, Cucurella, lovely little cross, and just where ESTEVAO is. I thought maybe that he wasn't going to get to it, but that was brilliant to see. And even like, yeah, Fernandez again, just go back to my 7.5 for him, spotting Cucurella where it was and passing the ball to him. So yeah, back to João Pedro, just didn't do anything in the game. I don't think he did anything impressive at all in the entire game. So 5. But again, I think when Palmer's back and Liam Delap is there as well, they link up so much better. So that's all right. Not saying anything bad about him. He's obviously has some good games for us. But yeah, that's what I say about him. Then for the subs, Lavia coming on then and playing midfield 7, like completely different team when Lavia plays. When Lavia plays, we are a level above. He runs the midfield. He's so good. Very, very good. Very happy with Lavia. Again, like I said, probably going to be injured now for another 2 or 3 months, but very, very good today. I can see why Cole Palmer called him the most underrated baller the other day in some random video he did. Next in was Hato, who came on for Acheampong, again playing centre back. His half and half position. He either plays there or left back. He's played now twice at centre back for us. 6.5, nothing major, didn't have much to do. But I think him and Reece James, they kind of kept it simple, kept it level headed. Our back line was 2 right backs and 2 left backs, and they kept it fairly solid. 6.5, didn't have a lot to do, but he was grand, he was fine. It's good to see that he's another option that can go centre-back. But yeah, it's mad how many players we've out injured as centre-back. I think it's 6 in total or something, 6 or 7. It's mental. Then the next subs, then the three that came on together. So I'll start off with the best, ESTEVAO. ESTEVAO gets a 7.5. He didn't do a whole lot of amazing things before the goal, but he got the goal, he got in position, he won us the game, he got us the extra 2 points, 7.5. Yeah, I've sung his praises, great. Again, it's a good role for him. I think that he can kind of come in and out. They're not pure reliant on him. I think for him as well, it's great to get the goal. It's very important for him, for the confidence, and just to see his work be rewarded. So good man, ESTEVAO, fair play to you. Give him a 20-year contract. Then we had Jamie Gittins, who probably his best performance for Chelsea since he's joined. A few times, yes, the ball went up to him and he made a bad touch and brought the ball into the middle of the pitch towards Liverpool players. I'm watching here now again. This was when so he played the ball to Fernandez or Enzo, who then played to Carragher, but he had a few shots himself. I think, look, he just needs more time. I feel like, yeah, he's under pressure because he's got so much competition in his position. But 6 is all right. Very much, it's slightly more than Garnacho, I'd say, but we'll say 6 again. Then lastly, Mark Gui. I had the volume on for the game. I was listening to Sky Sports, but I couldn't actually catch his name anytime the commentators pronounced it. So again, could be Gui, could be good, could be good. I don't know, but give him a 6. Happy he played. This rumour now about him not playing and then being sent to Strasbourg in January, thank God is not the case. Unless we just sell him to Strasbourg, but whatever, don't care about that. He's backup striker. He was fine for backup striker. Give him a 6. I would happily see him start again. He had a lot of hunger and drive and brought something different to João Pedro. Then Maresca, I give Maresca an 8. The subs didn't panic with the 2 centre backs. We've seen them panic recently with red cards and everything else. It goes to show how good we are when we have 11 men against 11, or in this case 11 against 12, because I thought the ref was very much on their side for a lot of fouls and stuff. But the change up front, he went for it. I was thinking, and I said during my stream, make at least 2 changes for that last window to bring on, I was thinking, Gui and ESTEVAO, and he brought on Gui, ESTEVAO and Gittins. Geg, as we'll call him. And so yeah, 8. I love the way he ran up to the players too and jumped in the celebrations. Got the red card, who gives a shit? Maresca gets an 8. So it does keep up our tradition of getting a red card in every game, actually, when I think about it. Maresca getting a red card has maintained Chelsea's steady, good record of the most red cards in a row. So it'd be great if we could now stop that, please. Yeah. But yeah, great. Very happy to see it. Chuffed, delighted. Cured my hangover. Let me know your thoughts on the game below. Are we going to win the league? And by how many points are we going to win the league now? Arsenal are top, but fuck Arsenal. Like, comment, subscribe. All the best. Take it handy. Good luck, chat.